Happy Friday, gang. I hope you guys are waking up fully rested, ready to take on the day, nice and fresh. I'm ready to take on the day. I don't know about the other two, but we're running away from the sun right now. We're heading a little bit out west for Millburn. Try and say Millburn 5 times fast. I already tried it. Didn't work out. So we got a big load. It's 35,000 pounds. I got a giant beam on top, sticking out front and sticking out back. We kind of know what we're in for today. We're going to be taking 2 trips to Washington Township. To that big job over there. So I kind of know what I'm in for. They got the excavator blocking everything. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to get out and take a better look at this, but it's not looking good. I guess I don't know what I'm in for today. Let's just take a peek over here. Oh man. You know, if I go between this bucket and the fence, I mean, it's kind of doable. This, I don't know if I can get up this because I have to go sideways. And this mud looks a little bit soft. I used to drive these things once in a while. Maybe I can move it. I doubt it. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that's gonna fit in front of this. I don't think so. I got here 40 minutes ago. We're waiting for somebody to move that excavator. Supposedly there's a guy coming over with the magic key that opens every cat machine. I don't know if that's true, but he's gonna be here in like 20 minutes. See if that works. I had to say, I know what I'm in for today. This is going to be a long one now. This is turning into a long day. Because this delivery is going to take 45 minutes if he moves the machine. Then a half-hour drive back to the yard, load up, 20 minutes, half hour. Drive to Washington Township, hour. Drive back from Washington Township, hour. Load up, 45 minutes. then drive an hour back to Washington Township, do that delivery. Oh, those 2 deliveries are going to take some time too. Then an hour drive back. That's a lot of time. A lot of minutes. If you can't move that machine, I got to bring all this lumber back because I can't block the machine in, and there's no way around it. I could put some stuff in there, or stack it up behind the gate, like in front of the machine, like a pyramid. But I don't want that. So we're just waiting right now. Hello.
Do you have the owner's contact information?
Yeah.
Okay, show that information to me.
Okay, everything okay, or?
No, I got a flat tire.
Oh.
And this happened before, so I want to go through him.
Oh, you think it's a nail or something? You think it's like a nail in your tire, or?
Yeah. So can you share the number with me?
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, it's really cold today. Sometimes tires go flat in the cold.
I saw the
There's
I
a-
saw the screw there.
Oh, it's stuck in your tire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I initially saw the problem because of the weather, but I was able to see because right after I left the home last night, I found a weird sound, and this morning, I got the alert, the tire. Then I saw the screw.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's okay.
It's very annoying, It happened before. I can take a picture. Is that okay? It's really cold.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do it, but
Oh, okay.
I-
Okay, then give me the number.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. But his number is, or do you want me to call him real quick?
Yeah,
Or
what's his name again?
no problem. Have a good rest of the day. This is all right. So when I first got here, when I pulled up to the site, I was blocking that lady's house or driveway, and she just laid on the horn. I didn't see her coming or anything, but she just laid the horn on me. So I was just like giving her the hands down, calm down. I think she calmed down, but I just saw her out here, and she just came up to me about her tire. I thought she was taking pictures of the truck. I think she was. So the reason she came over here was she got a screw in her tire, and she wants to call the contractor. Wow, where the hell is this guy? I feel good, I feel great, I feel wonderful. I'm starting to get stiff. I'm gonna fall asleep. Just the idle of the truck and the heat is making me sleepy. Still got a half a cup of coffee. Still waiting. Now the freaking sun is just beaming down in here. Finally got here and they're moving the machine. Let's go crush this. Got no time to waste. everything. These wheelbarrows are not going anywhere for a while. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, we're finally off that job site. I made the delivery. You know, I wasn't expecting any of that crap to happen, but that's just the way it goes. So I saw the guy get there. He got the machine going, and I saw him moving it. So I'm like, all right. I went out, unstrapped, and by the time I was like almost halfway through unstrapping, I noticed he was in the same place. I'm like, is he having trouble over there? And then when I was done unstrapping, he was still in the same place. I'm like, oh, great. And that lady came back out. But first we were like, I went up to him on the machine. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, I'm stuck. I try to get it up there and can't. So luckily, I've driven those things before a few times. My previous employer, I've worked with them a lot, off the machine, but there was a few times where I was able to, to do it. So I got it up where he was trying to get it, and then he's like, oh, we should put it in the street because they're gonna come pick it up. I'm like, okay, it's better because there was a lot of lumber I had to put up there. So I get the thing unstuck, and the driveway, it was all like rocks and mud and stuff. It wasn't finished or anything, but it was all torn up. So I took a couple minutes just to smooth it out so I wasn't getting stuck left and right going through all that. So and then I parked the machine in the street, and then the Karens came. The lady came out, she was nice, but some guy showed up. I thought it was maybe her husband, but found out that's just her friend. But I took one look at this guy, and my male KDAR is going off big time. I don't know where he was coming from, maybe like a pickleball tournament or something, but he came in there, and I just saw him like, oh boy, this guy looks like he means business, and he didn't even look at me, but the other guy had to deal with him because her tire had a screw in it, and she thinks it was from that job site, which is absolutely ridiculous. By the way, the number I gave her was wrong, so she before that all happened, and she just wanted the contractor's number. It was wrong. I didn't do it on purpose, but after she's like, oh no, it's the wrong number. He's like, but I just talked to him with this guy. So I don't know. You can get a screw in your tire anywhere. Coffee time. Super psyched it's Friday. This is the Dunkin' I burnt my hands at when I tried to pour it with my left hand. I used my points today and yesterday to get free coffee. Quite a morning. So it took so long, so I'm only doing one trip to This is Washington Township. I'm like 5 minutes away. And I don't know what we got after that, but we're gonna have to get fuel on the way back. And this is that blind turn. I gotta back in here. It's always fun. Into this mud. I want to be able to get both sides of the truck with the Moffett. So I just need a little more space on this side. We're good. It's not their machine. This is all Moffett Man stuff. Alright, we're on Route 17, heading back. That was a quick one. It was messy, very muddy. Moving that engineered plywood, that stuff gets really slick. You know, one little bump the wrong way, if you're on an incline, that thing's going. Hopefully nobody's standing next to it. Because it'll happen so fast, you don't have time to get out of the way, or if there's an object there, it's not good. That's a lot of weight, and you don't want to pick all that up one by one. It's like just a mess. It can happen to anybody, even somebody with 30 years experience. You know, you just let your guard down real quick. Ah, the bada bing, bada boom. Pulling in, I get the fuel here. This place isn't really for trucks. Unless you're the flatbed captain.
What the fuck?
Alright, let me in. Thank you. Sheesh.
Good luck.
full truck to the brim. Maybe not the whole brim, but it's pretty full. It's not that heavy. 27,000 pounds. It's very efficiently loaded, but it's not too heavy. So we're going back to Millburn. I'm not saying anything's gonna happen, but I noticed in this job there's certain trends of the day. You know, usually the day has a trend where something repeats itself 2 or 3 times. So this is the second time we're going to Millburn. Here we go. Here we go. We are approaching the destination for this lumber. And I feel like we're about to open a present right now. Let's see what we got. Okay, there's an excavator. There's the trend already. Raise the triaxle. This is a lot of lumber for that skinny driveway. Well, we completed the last delivery of the week, and it's exciting. I just have to drive back to the yard and then drive home, and that's when I'll celebrate. But that one didn't go too bad. I mean, there was just crazy coincidence that happened. Like, I had a lot of mud on my tires from the last job on the Moffett, and you know, I loaded the truck up and I was strapped. I just felt like I needed to get this done quickly, and I just totally forgot about the mud on the Moffett tires. I pull up, I'm like, oh, the mud. And take the Moffett off, and all the mud comes off the tires behind the truck. And I brought one big pick of lumber in there, and when I was coming out, an inspector rolled up who was down the street inspecting or inspecting the demolition on the house that was going on over there, and he rolled up and told the contractors to clean it up. I felt like such a dick. It was like, oh, what are the chances? Well, that's the trend of the day, Millburn. But everything worked out in the end, and it usually does. And you can say that about life too. Everything seems to work out. You know, gotta get home safely now. That's the main goal.